listed it here. So if you download the program deck, that's the deck we just went through. So you can go ahead and get that. And we also have a disaster study that was done by HP and SCORE a few years ago. And then a sample risk registry, which is just some stuff that we go through in a different webinar. But anyway, so let's quickly go through this. So let's say when you get delivered, we have our main dashboard here, and you would sign in, and you see your cloud space and then your server seats here. So you can manage your licenses by just saying, you know, change the account name that's going to have this license, or assign a new username. If you need more licenses or more cloud space, you just contact your partner specialist. We also have the Pulse management system, which shows you all the machines it's installed on, the different deployments, a deployment being a specific username and a specific machine name. And that's because usernames can be used on multiple machines. It's not a one-to-one. And then different backup accounts, and you can go into the details. We can go more specifically, like let's show some backup sessions. And we can say, okay, here are all the sessions that are going, and you can filter by any of these columns. If we go to details, it'll even pull that here's a log excerpt. And we have a tech and admin training available for all of our partners once you're in the program, where we run through level 1 tech support and also basic log evaluation. That way, if you see something like the user does not have access to directory selected, you know that, oh, I need to go back to the Windows settings and make sure the user that this is installed on has access to back up the information it's pointed to. Simple things like that. So that's terrific. And then, of course, download the SOS ServerSave agent. When I hit Add User, see, let's go to User Reports. This is going to take me into the back end of the Premier Web Integration Package. So this is pretty awesome. So you can see, you know, your space allocation again, your recent signups, recent upgrades, cancellation requests. I have my backup users tab here. So it runs through a list of all my users, and I have different actions where I can view the details of their account, which includes things like contact information, secret question and answer information if you need to recover their password. You can also just reset their password, unless, of course, it's logged as an ultra-safe account, which is for HIPAA compliance, which is only necessary for healthcare records and information in the U.S. But it's pretty consistent. Basically, what it means is no one who's unauthorized, even in our company, SOS, can get access to your data, which means there's no password recovery option. So you have all this information here. You can control all the backup plans that are available to your customers. So you're going to have a customer-facing sign-up page. And if that's not a big part of your business, doesn't really matter. Now it's a small part of your business. Doesn't really matter for you to have to manage to. You just will passively make money here and there. So we can go to an option here and just say, okay, let's create a different plan. You know, we have this 60 gig or this 70 gig monthly option. Let's say I don't want that to show up on my website anymore. I just uncheck that as being active. Hit submit, and then we're good. And then if I were to go to my main website, I would see that I no longer have that 70 gig monthly plan available. Now this is not recommended. This is pretty messy because it's used for demos. You also have your coupon codes, so you can send out coupon codes that allows you to give percentage discounts to people if they use it, you know, whatever it is. It's really nice to do. Real simple. You can limit coupons per number of uses or per time frame. So you could say, if you sign up by the end of this month, you get a 15% discount, things like that. We also have a real simple support ticketing system in case you don't already have something like that. But if you already have a real nice support ticketing system, no big deal. Just make this admin email address the email that will create a ticket in your current system. That's all you got to do, and then you're set. We have some metadata options, so it says manage online backup up here, it says it down here, and then default download links. We update the application regularly, so you would just come in here on a regular basis and check for updates. We're always adding features. We're soon going to be having a feature request section for this specifically, so it'll be really nice that you can just develop this as it goes. And that's how we've developed it to date, so it's real nice. When you're getting set up also, you have gateways, so you come in and just plug in your gateway information for either authorized.net, PayPal Pro, or PayPal Standard. For those of you not in the U.S., PayPal Business, as of I think last July, is now the same as PayPal Standard. All that means is that you plug in your email address, and it treats it as a PayPal transaction. So your users would be directed to the PayPal site with a PayPal account. They put it in and they get it back. The mailer, you can come in and you could say, okay, let me look at my subscribers, or okay, we need to add some. So I say import subscribers, and then you just upload a CSV file and assign it to a subscription group, and then you can create different templates and create different email campaigns. And you send out emails, and then here's the stats that's going to give you to show how many emails bounced, your open rate, click-through rate, how many you've sent, unsubscribed to, and you can look at stats per subscription group, per campaign, or just global based on time. So that's really nice. And Will asks, is there any additional charge for this? Absolutely not. This is included. So the program is, the base package is $379 a month, and that includes 5 ServerSave licenses and 1 terabyte of cloud space. That includes the option for up for 3 templates that we have available. So if you go to our main website again and look at the templates, we have 3 available. You pick 3 colors, and they're ordered as they come. So to start at the top of the screen, that's color 1. Go down, that's color 2. Go down, that's color 3. And then that's how we're going to skin your application. If you want a custom skin, say you have a website design that you'd like us to match, that's an extra $300, and you provide us the CSS and the HTML, and we'll go ahead and do that for you. If you need custom design work from the beginning, let's say this is a completely new venture for you and you want to get things redesigned, we do have a terrific partner that I will recommend. It's Right Now Web Design, and we're a very strategic development partner with them, and they have built this, and it's good to go through them because they know what you need in this business because they've been working with us for over a year now. Content section, this allows you to really manage your content on a regular basis as you see fit. So if you go to the home page, you hit view, you have different metadata items you can set, a hit counter, last modified by. If I hit edit down here, it's going to give me the content of what's on the main page. So if I again go back to the home page, see that here it is in the editor. So it's a really nice visual editor, but for those of you who are a little more savvy, you can hit the source and you're right there. And that's it. So you can get a really nice job. And again, that's rightnowwebdesign.com. But just talk to your partner specialist, and then you'd be able to get a referral from us, and they'll get you a good deal. So we work very closely together on a regular basis. Question about $379 per month. If can we sell 5 server saves and get 5 more server saves the next month? Yeah, you talk to your partner specialists about that. There's all sorts of upgrade packages to get through. So you can buy 5 seats at a time, 15 seats at a time, and then they come at various price points. So you can get to as low as your cost, something around $50 or $60 per month per server, which includes a ServerSave license and 200 gigs of backup. I believe the $379 package involves, or it's 200 gigs, 1 server, but you get 5 packages of that. And I believe it's around $75 to $80 per month, your cost. Will asks, what's involved in being a partner? Well, that's a good question. We can go to, and I assume you mean like how do you get started and what does it look like? What's the turnaround time, right? Well, right now we're averaging about 20 days that's 20 full days, but really the product doesn't need to be that long. As long as you read through all this, I recommend attending our Welcome to SOS webinars so you understand exactly what we're asking for in this survey. It can be very quick, as little as 5 or 6 business days. But I mean, that's a immediate response, and it's accurate, and we don't need to go back and forth for anything. So I would say if you're in a 10 business day delivery, that's about where you should be. So I would plan to, once you sign up, somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks to be ready to market. So if we deliver in 2 weeks, maybe take a week to be familiarize yourself with the software. But it's pretty quick as long as you clearly understand what we're asking for you here. So if you have any questions on this, your partner specialist will be able to help you out. And again, here in the link, we have a training webinar that you can go through and you can look at recorded versions or live. So the next live one is actually this Friday, tomorrow. So if you are talking to your partner specialist today, I would recommend calling them up and saying, hey, I want to get on that Welcome to SOS webinar, and then we're going to go through everything that involves getting started as a partner once you sign up. Okay, I think that's enough for this package. We're about 3 minutes to the hour, so I'm going to do a quick run through of the software. There's a question about Pulse. Let me see, what does it do? I'm sorry, we got a lot of questions coming in. Is there an error backing up a specific file that can be seen via Pulse? Yeah, well, if we go back, it doesn't actually show you what specific file. It shows you, it can show you down to a specific package because our service will encrypt in packages of services. So it tells you, how many files were transferred and how many aired out, but it can't name the specific one for you. It's just part of how the security of the program works out. Well, let's see. What was asking for? Who should we contact? I'm going to go to our last page. Call your partner specialist at 1-877-896-3611. Give them your information. Tell them that you want to go to the Welcome to SOS webinar so you can get on that tomorrow, or any of the other webinars we have for our partners. And they're going to be able to give you information about the different program offerings. Also, a big part of what our partner specialists do is they're going to run through a very specific ROI with you, return on investment. So based on your existing client base, prospective client base, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you're familiar talking about, they're going to work on a very conservative estimate of what kind of business you think you could do based on how you currently operate, and also based on any type of further plans. That way we get you into a plan that is most appropriate for you. Okay, let's get back to the demo real quickly. And in 5 minutes, I'm going to give out the Kindle code. So hold your horses. It'll be out there in just a minute. Okay, so we got out of here. Let me close this out. So online backup and recovery, this is just our file and folder backup program. You wouldn't use this on a server. That's only a workstation thing. Bare metal image creator. So this is actually the image creation product. So it actually loads up. You see that it's going to come up with our wizard here. We have options to backup, restore, or explore backup. Restore and explore backup differ in that explore backup offers recovering to a virtual drive, which I'll show you in a minute, versus recovering over an entire volume. We have a Windows Volume Manager here in the disk map. It'll